Oh boy, wouldn't you know it, another snubbing of Black Myth Wukong. So we've seen many different attempts to denigrate the success of Black Myth Wukong. We've even seen some other news development teams like at IGN trying to remove them from Game of the Year polls that readers were allowed to vote on because they were just so seething angry about Black Myth Wukong's success that they want to literally remove the ability of this game to be recognized by players. But we're seeing another example of that reported here. Black Myth Wukong was not nominated for Game of the Year by the Golden Joystick Awards. Man, they just be having so many award shows. I don't even know what half of these are. Have you guys heard of this one? I really haven't. But the audacity of this award show to leave out Black Myth Wukong, which has shattered records across the board and retains an insane amount of active players even all this time later for a game that's a single player game. And, eventually you just run out of content like a lot of people have and they move on to other things. But still, with the level of success Wukong has had, there's still an active amount of people, a very active amount of people playing this game that is very well respected. It's not just Game of the Year for no reason. It's a game that is succeeding both financially and in terms of the enjoyment of its players. It is being sung its praises across the board, but it's not being included in award shows like this. And it's so obvious the reason as to why, because they're the same types of people who are working with and collaborating with members of the games journalism networks, and they hate Wukong. They've been actively trying to slander its development team through mistranslations of social media posts. That failed horribly. In fact, I believe it generated even more support for game science. And yeah, they're just seething over it. And anything affiliated with them, they're trying to leave Black Myth Wukong out, which by many people's standards, they believe that's Game of the Year. And the fact it's not even a nominee, wild. And it's the most obvious bias you'll ever see.